Okay, so the craziest thing happened. I was looking at my Etsy shipping notification, and at the bottom there was the most beautiful full coverage cross stitch pattern. And I don't know what happened. Someone must have like hacked my computer, because all of a sudden it was in my cart and then it was downloaded on my computer. I don't know how that happened. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, X Stitch and Chill. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for spending some stitchy time with me. I am honored to keep you company while you stitch, because I know that's when most of you watch these things. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Kelsey, and this channel is all about cross stitch and the chill things that I am doing while I work on my patterns. So I have a problem. I'm sure you guys can all relate. But I bought like 6 patterns last week, and the chances of ever getting some of them done are very low. But I bought them anyway because, you know, don't judge me. I know you won't judge me, but don't judge me. But feel free to come and enable me on my Twitch channel. I am back on Twitch, so I will be streaming on Wednesday afternoons and Sunday afternoons, and hopefully I will see you there and we can stitch and chat and hang out, and it's just really fun. So I'll put that link down below and you can join me, and we mostly just stitch and chat and hang out. It's a good time. July has been crazy. I did not realize how much I was going to be out of town during July. So yeah, but August doesn't seem to be getting any easier. This week has been really busy. First week back at school, getting back into routines and things. And then my daughter turned 10 earlier this week. So this weekend we are throwing her a big 10th birthday party. It's just going to be a block party, but we rented the most ridiculous giant bouncy house ever, and it's going to take up like the whole street, and my neighbors are probably going to kill me. But I was able to get a lot of stitchy things done between my last FlossTube and now, so I'm excited to share all the stitchy progress with you and all the haul, all of it, all the haul. So let's start with some finishes. Well, a finish. I finished stitching on my plant bag. So I got all 3 plants stitched on it. Turned out super cute. And now I just need to pull the waste canvas out of here, which I am just like dragging my feet on. It's not a high priority at this point in my life, but I was able to finish this in the car, actually. Normally I get very car sick and motion sick. Like I can't look at like directions on the phone. I can't really like do anything besides like stare. So I got these things called C-bands, and they're like pressure point sweatbands that you put on your wrist. And it actually really worked really well. I was able to stitch without getting like a headache and feeling nauseous. So yeah, thanks to that, I was able to finish my bag, and I got a lot of progress done on another project, which we'll get to. But I'll probably do some kind of FlossTube extra about pulling out the waste canvas, or maybe just like a short or something. But yeah, so you'll see this again when it's done, when it's all done. So the next project I worked on, I can't show you because it's a gift, and so it's a secret. But I did stitch on it quite a bit. It's a little frustrating to work on because some of the colors are so similar that I can't really tell, even with like my like focused light on it. I can't really tell what color is what. It's gotten better lately, but I've only done like half of that section. So when I do the other half of the section, it's going to be a whole nother problem. But I did get some work on there, and now I am at 14% done. Once it is complete and I have gifted it, then you will see it. But yeah, it's been fun to work on. I just have to like really focus. I can't like watch something I actually want to watch. I have to like really like, that's all I can do. Okay, the next one I can show you. I'm sure you're sick of seeing it, but The next one I worked on was my Heart of the Summer by Little Dove Stitches. And this one we are doing as part of a stitch along with some friends on Twitch. And if you would like to join us, feel free. The hashtag on Instagram is hashtag Heart of the Seasons Sal. And we are stitching each season in that season. So right now we're in summer. I've completed spring, and then next is fall, which starts in September. So this one needs to be done by the end of August, which shouldn't be too bad. I'm 80% done with it. So it should go pretty quick now. But this is what it looked like last time you guys saw it. And this is what it looks like now. So I've finished up in here, and now I am down in here. I don't know if you can see it, but I did make a mistake over here. So I stitched a little bit too far, the ocean a little too far. So I'm gonna have to frog that. I just haven't gotten to it yet. Because I realized that I was like, yeah, that's not what I want to do right now. So I'm going to go do something else besides, stitch on these things. So yeah, it needs to get finished by the end of the month, but I'm trying to finish it prior to the end of the month. I'm trying to finish it within the next week because I want to work on some other projects. So if I finish this, and then I can wait until September to start Heart of the Autumn, then that will be nice that I can like focus on some other ones and get some progress on some of my full coverage stitches, because I feel like they've been a little neglected because of this. And yeah, so hopefully finish this within the next week. And I don't think I fully finished spring because I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with them. I might wait till they're all done and then fully finish them like all together. So yeah, that's that one. So the next one is my Farming Magic Stitch Along, which is by Flossie Fox Shop. And it has been a stitch along that we started in January, and every month there's been a new part released. And August was the last month, the 8th part was released. I am still working on the 7th part, but that's okay. So I finished part 6, which I think last time I was still working through part 6. So I finished part 6, and now I'm starting on part 7, and part 8 came out, and it is so cute. It's like the house, like the farmhouse and everything. So I am excited. And there is the final dragon, which is a fox dragon, which is so cute. So yeah, I'm getting to that point. But right now I'm working on the dog and the pumpkins and stuff. But I didn't want to take it out of the hoop, but I do have a picture of what it looked like last time, and then I will wait, and then I'll put in a picture of what it looks like once I finished part 6. Yes, so that's what it looked like when I finished part 6 and what it looks like all together so far. And now I have a small start on part 7, and it looks like this. So it's just like this little, it's like focusing on my bun. It really likes my bun. So I can't see where I'm pointing. I started on this little dog and some of the outlines for some of the plants and the grass and everything. So yeah, it is super cute so far. Still working on that. So hopefully I can get part 7 done soon, and then get into part 8. I don't want to like prolong this too long and make it like the whole thing. I'm trying to get some of these like done. So hopefully one day you'll see a YouTube caption that's like, I finished everything, but I doubt it. We're gonna try though. We're gonna try. And the last one I worked on, like I said, I've really been focusing on Heart of the Summer, trying to get it done. So that is what I've like done the majority of my stitching on. But I did stitch on my temperature stitch. I am stitched all the way through July. So really proud of myself for keeping up with this stitch for the whole year and not like leaving too long of stretches between, stitching it and not being like months behind. Usually I am procrastination nation, and I am really terrible about that kind of stuff. So I'm feeling really good about the fact that I've been able to keep up with this one. But here is what it looked like last time. I think I was through June last time. And then this is what it looks like now. So nothing too crazy different, just more squares and more red and oranges. Kind of like the lows are pretty similar. So it's been easy to keep up lately because like it's stitching the same color for like 4 blocks in a row, and then there's like 2 other ones, and then another block of 4 of the same color. So it's been pretty quick to stitch up at this point because the temperature variants are not like too crazy. But yeah, I have been working on this one. I still need to do like, there's like a border that goes on the sides, and then there's some words like the city underneath, and I just haven't gotten to that, and I probably won't do it until it's done. So procrastination nation, like I said. All right, so we are gonna get into the stitchy haul. I feel like this is the fun stuff, you know? But I did buy a bunch of stuff recently. I feel like I needed to I needed to buy a couple of these things, so it's not like all just miscellaneous, like buying patterns because they're so pretty. I did buy some things that I needed. I mean, that's up for debate, but still. So the first thing, my mom and I went to my local needle shop, so my LNS, which is called the Stitching Shop, and it is in Denver. Still kind of far away from me. We don't really have anything down in the southern suburbs where I live, but about a half-hour drive, so not terrible. But she was looking for some Ada for one of her projects, so I was like, we should go up there and we should check it out because she hasn't been up there yet. But they did have some. I didn't buy any like fabric or anything. I was good, and I didn't buy any floss. I was a good girl. But they did have their own little needle minders, so I bought one of those. See, it really likes my bun today for some reason. So I'll get closer. I'm coming in hot. So it's a little needle minder pin, and it just says a stitching shop, Denver, Colorado, and it's super cute. I love it. Nice strong magnet too. So this will go on some project eventually. I do want to replace the one that's on my my Farming Magic one, so I might replace it with this one because it has the little columbine flower on it, and I think it would be cute to go along with all the other farming plants and things. I'm trying not to get all these needle minders stuck together. Like, I'm keeping them very far apart on my desk here. But the next one I got is from Descent Stitch, and you might recognize the name because my Untitled Goose Game goose needle minder, which is the goose with the knife in its mouth, that is also from Descent Stitch. So I got a gift card from my sister for my birthday, which was in July, and so I went like through my wish list and bought some things, and this was one of them, and I feel like it really speaks to me. But it is a little needle minder, and it says, "It is too peoply outside." Which, I am a homebody and I like to stay home. Not that I don't enjoy myself hanging out with people, but I mostly just like to be at home doing my things that I want to do. So this one is perfect for me. It's too peoply outside because usually it is. But so I got that minder from Descent Stitch, and then she always includes a bonus minder, and that is, this time, it's this little carrot. It's so cute. I thought about putting this one on my Farming Magics one too because it's adorable. But little carrot needle minder. It's a little small, and I fold up that one a lot, so I'm not sure that this one will keep the needle very minded. So yeah, I don't know if I'll use that one. for that one. Maybe one that just like sits on a Q snap or something. But that's not all. There's more. But wait, there's more. So with my sister's gift card, I got another needle minder that hasn't arrived yet, so I'll have to wait until next FlossTube to show that one to you. But I did get another floss keeper, bobbin keeper from my favorite place, Bags Plus, on Etsy, and I will obviously, I think she's always linked below because there's always one of her bags in my thing. But I did get another one of those. So I got this one for my temperature stitch because my temperature stitch has been on like a ring and it's just a mess. So I really wanted to get one for my temperature stitch. And this one's really cute. It's like got these little, I think sakura flowers, is that what they're called? I don't know. Can you see it? Is it? But yeah, it's really cute. And then this one holds 20, but I had 2 extras. So this is like the extreme low and the extreme high, and I don't use them that often. So I just stuck them in the back, but, it looks really nice, like a little rainbow. So yeah, I got that one also with my gift card from my sister. So yay, thanks Brett. And for my birthday, my mom got me one too. So this one is, I think, the 36, I don't remember. But this one's got little purple hydrangeas on it and is super cute. So yeah, this one's great too. I have not put anything in it yet. I don't know what I'm gonna put in it yet. I haven't decided, but I got that one. And then I had a $10 voucher at Michael's, and I was like at a loss as to what to buy, which is crazy. I didn't need any floss. I don't need any fabric. I didn't need really anything. So I did, however, need some more floss bobbins. So I got some more floss bobbins. Yay, everybody, you could always use more floss bobbins, right? Yes. So I got some more of those. I didn't really need them. I have a bunch in my drawer, but just in case, you know, I decided I need more. And then I also got a pair of scissors because those are expensive and easy to buy. So I just got a little pair of embroidery scissors. They're like gold. They're just like a DMC one, so nothing fancy, but another pair of scissors, which I don't know where one of my scissors went. Last time I used them, I was sitting on the couch, and now I don't know where they are. So they might have fallen between the cushions or on the floor or under a pillow. I don't know. So I need to find those though before somebody's butt finds them. So that's all the physical haul that I got, but I also bought a bunch of patterns. I'm sure you probably know that Heaven and Earth Designs had a sale, and I was like, I'm never gonna do a Heaven and Earth design pattern. That is too crazy. Those people are insane. No. And then I felt like a lot of them that I've seen, like they're beautiful, but they're just like not my style and not something that I was like super interested in stitching. But obviously I went on there and I pushed buttons and I found some things. So spoiler alert, I got 4 patterns from Heaven and Earth Designs. So these are like in no particular order, but yes, I bought 4. They were on sale. They were half off. Like, can't beat that, right? I mean, free obviously is better, but we're not gonna half off. We did it, yeah. So the first one is called Still Life with a White Rose, and I'm gonna butcher the artist's name, but it is Mikhail Schluken, I think. I don't know. It's very hard. And on the pattern, it's like in a weird font. So, but that is the artwork, and it is just a still life of some flowers that is really pretty. I absolutely love flowers. I don't know anything about flowers, but I appreciate them. Anytime I like shoot a wedding or something, I'm always like, oh my God, the flowers are beautiful. What is that? What is that? What is that? And I feel like I annoy the florist, but I don't really know anything about flowers. I just think they're pretty. So I have a flower appreciation. So that's why I got that one. So the next one I got is a Heaven and Earth design. So it's one of their originals and it is called Mini Book City. I love books and I love reading. So I thought this one was really cute. They do have a bigger version of the pattern it's different, but it's another book city. But I decided that I should be realistic with my life and I got the mini chart instead since it's like slightly smaller. It's still like bigger than anything I do, but you know, it's a mini, so obviously it's gonna be way faster. And then I got one and it is called Coral City, and this is the one that actually started like the buying train. But it is by Cairo Marchetti, and it's this beautiful underground or underwater city. It's like, that was the thing that I was like, oh, ooh, pretty. I'm gonna buy this one, and then it kept going. So here we are. But this one is really pretty. I really like it. Blue is one of my favorite colors, so I'm excited to stitch on this one. But the next one is the one that I will probably actually start in the near future. And that one is As the World Turns, which is artwork by Stephanie Pugh Lin Law. Again, butchering names. Super pretty. It's kind of like an underwater feeling with these umbrellas and everything. And it was my husband's favorite one that I bought. So I decided that that would be the first of the 4 that I was going to stitch. And so I probably will start it next year. I plan on doing it on like an even weave and doing a 10 stitch. So hopefully it goes by faster. So yeah, that's the first one that I will start of those 4 patterns. And those are all the ones I got from Heaven and Earth Designs. Then I decided I had seen people doing black work or something. I was like, I want a black work pattern. That sounds like fun. So I bought a black work pattern. I bought this one from Etsy from Patchy at Best. And it is a little Schitt's Creek one. We all know how much I love Schitt's Creek. But it has like little motifs and then the motel on the bottom. Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna go. I just wanted to try it, so here we are. The pattern comes with some really great instructions on how to do the black work, so I'm really kind of like, I'm feeling good about it. And then I do know that the Giddy Stitcher also has a tutorial on her YouTube page, and I absolutely love her page, so I will be going over there to see what I'm doing and what I've got myself into. And the last pattern that I bought is the one that magically ended up in my Etsy chart that I was talking about at the beginning of this video. And that is Tea Room. And I bought it off of Etsy from Foxy Crafts Goods. It didn't have an artist name listed, so I don't know how legit this is, but I saw it at the bottom of my Etsy shipping notification for one of my needle minders, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. I absolutely love the blues and the pinks and the purples, and I am so excited. I actually think I might start this stitch soon. I shouldn't, but I want to. It's so pretty. But yeah, I couldn't resist. I had to buy it. So yeah, look forward to seeing that one. The pattern is weird because like on the map of the pages, the first page is actually the bottom left-hand corner. So I'm gonna have to go into like a PDF program and like reverse that because that's gonna confuse me. I'm gonna have a really hard time with that. So yes, I am really excited about it though. It's so pretty. And that's everything that I bought. No more buying things. I am going to buy the fabric for those 2, the Tea Room and As the World Turns. I'm planning again, like getting on a higher count so that I can do just over 1 10 stitch. So thinking about like a 28 or 25 even weave or Lugana. I did buy a 25 count Lugana like a while ago. And I've never used it. So I do want to find a pattern that I have a bunch of patterns. I'm not going to get a new pattern. I'm going to go through my patterns and I'm going to pick a small pattern and I'm going to use this Lugana so that I can practice. Because I think that Lugana is easier than linen. I know I've been stitching on that green linen and it's been tough, but so I wanted to give even weave or Lugana a try. So this is the Lugana I'm trying. I probably will get some even weave to try as well. But yeah, we'll see how that goes, because I'd like to be able to do a 10 stitch, and at 18 count, 10 stitch doesn't quite work. Okay, we made it to future plans. So I kind of already talked about stitching on the Lugana. I want to start one so I can kind of figure out how to stitch on that so I can start stitching my larger projects on that. Lugana and even weave come with the gridded fabric, and I want the pre-gridded fabric for those. So I'm definitely going to give it a try to kind of get used to it before I start those big ones. I feel like I talk about my future plans like during talking about my projects, but we're going to recap them. So yeah, I want to finish part 7 of Farming Magic, and hopefully by the end of this month, so that in September I can just finish the last piece. Since it's the house, it's kind of like the barn, and it's just one big chunk, but there's still a bunch of other things to do. So yeah, I hopefully will finish that one soon. I want to finish Heart of the Summer so that I can work on a couple of my full coverage pieces for the last couple weeks of the month, and possibly the beginning of September. I might wait to start Heart of the Autumn till I get a little headway on some of those other projects. I want to keep working on my secret project so that I can get it done by a deadline, which would probably be towards the end of the year, but I just don't want to I don't want to be caught up by the deadline. So I'm just going to consistently work on it so it can be done soon. And like I said, I want to work on some of my full coverage. I really want to work on Deathly Hallows and Schitt's Creek and try to get a little more headway on those projects too, because I want to finish things. I don't want to start things and never finish things. So yeah. For only working on 4 projects, it took a really long time to get through all of those projects. I mean, the haul had a lot of things to do too, but yeah, we're here. We've made it to the chill stuff. So if you just came for the stitchy stuff, then thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Also, if you've been watching my videos and you're not subscribed, then you should do it. You should do it now. Hit that subscribe button and you can never miss a stitchy update from me. If you're still here for the chill things, I feel like I don't know what I've been doing. I don't know what I've been doing chill-wise. I did go see the Barbie movie and it was really great. I really enjoyed it. It was super funny and heartfelt and just amazing. I absolutely loved it. So yes, if you haven't seen it, go see it because it is amazing. I will probably go see it again with my mom and possibly my husband. He did want to go see it, so I'm not like dragging him to it. But I've also heard Oppenheimer is really good if you did the Barbenheimer thing. But that's one that I probably will watch eventually. I don't know if we'll go see it in the movie theater, but definitely going to go see Barbie again. Really good, really awesome, funny, sweet, loved it. I've been watching a lot of YouTube because a new Sims pack came out in July, and I've been watching a lot of Sims YouTubers playing it. It's been pretty entertaining. The new pack has like horses, so everybody's like doing horse things. So it's been pretty funny and enjoyable. So I've been watching a lot of those. I don't own the expansion pack. I have not played it, but I've been enjoying watching people play. I don't know. I feel like I'd rather just stitch in my spare time so I can stitch and watch people play so I can kind of like live vicariously while doing what I actually want to do. I also started a new audiobook. No, I did not finish Stars and Smoke. Kind of gave up on that one for now, but I did start a new audiobook because I have heard so many people talking about it and I feel like it keeps popping up in like in my Sims channels and in my cross-stitching channels and even just like my regular life, like Instagram, it's popping up and stuff. So I started listening to The Fourth Wing. I don't remember the author. I'll put it down below, but I I've seen so many people talking about it and how good it is and everything. And I did read A Court of Thorns and Roses a while ago, and they were saying it's kind of similar, like, but different. It's like fantasy romance, right? So I've been enjoying it. The audiobook has been a little hard to listen to. I'm not in love with the person who's narrating it. And sometimes like the audio quality gets like really terrible for like 3 words and then it's really good. So I'm not really sure what happened there, but I figured if this was like such a popular book, it would be a little more on top of it. But I don't know, maybe it's like a runaway hit and people didn't realize it was going to be good, so they have this like audiobook that they need to redo. I don't know what's happening, but it's all right. I can still understand the story and get the gist of it and everything, but I'm not in love with the reader. But if I can listen to it and stitch at the same time, that's way better than reading. So it just happened to be like available at my library. I went on to like put a hold on it and it was like, oh, borrow. And I was like, oh, sweet, cool. Well, audiobook it is. So I am listening to that one. It's been pretty good so far. Definitely action-packed. And yeah, I think it'll be good going forward. I finished Shadow and Bone Season 2 the other day. And the ending was a little sad and a little unexpected. But I'm really excited for Season 3. I might love it. I might hate it. I don't know, based on the very gory ending to Season 2, I don't know how I'm going to feel about Season 3. Season 2 was really good. There were a lot of good like twists and turns and stuff. They added a new character who's really fun. But for the most part, Season 3 might be a little wild. Yeah, if you watch it, then you know. If you know, you know. But who knows when Season 3 is going to come out. It'll probably be next year, so I have a long time to just like forget what happened and then have to like watch a YouTube recap to remind myself what happened. My husband has been rewatching Game of Thrones, and I just happen to be in the living room most of the time when he's watching Game of Thrones, so I guess I finished Game of Thrones again. The last 2 seasons are madness, and like rewatching them made you realize like just how crazy Daenerys was becoming as time went on. So yeah, a few things that I didn't catch the first run, but definitely caught the second run. But yeah, my husband's been watching it, so it was like very like spotty. I watched this episode and then 4 episodes later I'm back into it. But it was fun to watch the second time through, so I'm not complaining. I know what happens. I know what happened in the episodes I missed, so I'm not really worried about it. There's actually a lot of shows that I am like interested in watching, like Season 3 of Only Murders in the Building is out on Hulu, and so is What We Do in the Shadows is out on Hulu, and I don't know if I'm just like don't have the mental capacity to start something like that right now. Like I said, we've been traveling and really busy and everything, so I'm kind of like letting my brain settle a little bit, watching things that don't really matter. So hopefully I'll get into those and start watching them, but for now I'm just kind of like happy watching whatever and things I don't really have to pay attention to while I'm cross-stitching. But and I've been listening to the audiobook because I only have 21 days to listen to it, and it's 20 hours. So I need to get moving on this one. So that is everything that I have for you guys today. I feel like this might be a long one. Before I sat down to film, I was like, oh, I'll film my FlossTube and then I'll have lunch. And that was like an hour ago and I'm like starving. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this and this stitchy update and all of the new haul. If you want to sound off into the comments which one you think I should start with, I'm not going to listen to you, but it would be an interesting experiment to see if you agree with my choice. Also, if you've ever bought a pattern that's like just magically ended up in your cart, I would love to see it as well. But thank you so much for watching. Again, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. The goal is to get to 800 subscribers, and we are a little bit more than halfway to that. and I'm really excited to share more and do some more FlossTube extras. So subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notification bell so that you can see all of the fun stitchy updates that are happening over here. And with that, it is time to say goodbye. Until the next time, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.